You IPO'd your private parts.
What that mean?
You took them public.
Cause I said my booty hole brown.
And what else did you say?
My coochie pink.
Yeah, I hate her. She's delivering a whole spirit amongst young girls. This whole spirit is fit to do a number on the young black girl.
I teach 5-year-old girls ballet. Heart-wrenching. It's horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. I'm playing them ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound?
They're gonna automatically think a black girl wants it. Because of the imagery of Sexy Red, black girls are gonna start being molested at a rate that you guys have not seen like no other because of the imagery. Because little black girls is finna start becoming sexually explicit. They're gonna be more like the music, homie.
Sexy Red's booty hole is
Brown.
and everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Why do they know that?
Cause it's true.
How do you know? Mirror or flexible?
Both. And I be having my phone going like this.
They like these young hoes. So it's no different during slavery. When a bunch of drunk slave masters say, hey man, go get some of Master William, that gal, that big butt, that gal. And the big butt gal slave girl come open up their booties and and let these white men have it. It's no difference now, nigga. You're a slave to the industry, the music industry.
And they call the spoils of war booty. That is what the black woman has become. You are the booty or the prize that he has access to since he has conquered and destroyed your man. And then you will sing songs, shake your booty, and you will do dances that suggest that that's who and what you are.
And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life. You guys' daughters are twerking at 5. Where's the parenting? Where's the boundaries? Where's the help? Y'all are not helping your kids. You're hurting them. You guys are hurting them. And you guys are exposing your kids to this raunchy secular music. Why is you guys' 5-year-old daughters singing Pound Town?
Satan have always existed in music. Lucifer, the devil, darkness have always lived through music.
Our women are calling themselves bitch with problems and with attitudes. And we have accepted that. That shows you how far down our women have fallen.
Greetings, you polite savages, and welcome to another Tip Talk. You know your polite savages, every time we get out, they pull us back in. In this case, Sexy Red is at it again. This lady just can't get out of her own way. She's had, she's twerking on stage, fully pregnant. She had her Booty Brown lip gloss that came out.
I got a lip gloss brand. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea, Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Hole pink, booty hole brown.
Her greatest hits, home video. She put up that picture saying she loves killers and drillers with that gentleman with his ankle monitor. Sexy Red is just a hot mess. And so there's no surprise that she's a very tone deaf about her approach when people give her any criticism. Because if she was taking criticism, she would probably not be this train wreck that we're watching right now.
Beyonce has the Beehive. Nicki Minaj has the Barbies. What are Sexy Red's fans called?
Hoochie babies.
The Hoochie Baby.
Cause I'm a hoochie mama. I'm their mother.
What if they didn't want to be called Hoochies?
They the ones came up with the name. I ain't even feeling the name. I would have said some other shit.
So how is it little girls, young women, and the ladies are so comfortable in sexually objectifying themselves as being the neighborhood hussy? This is what we call in psychology and sociology the Pygmalion effect, in which low expectations from oneself and from others lead to worse outcomes in that person's life. If I label you as a hoochie mama and you see yourself as a hoochie mama, then guess what? You'll be more likely to act out in hypersexual and promiscuous ways thereby turning you into a hoochie mama.
When you support music, you're going to get a sexy red at what culture you are hyping up and embracing when it comes to female rap. They're all about objectifying themselves. It's all about sexualized, hypersexual type of music. All of them are making music. What image you think these other women are sending?
You guys don't parent your children at all. They have no basic comprehension skills. They can't sit still. No attention span. They're hitting people. They can't talk. They can't communicate. They don't even know how to say, like, I want to go to the bathroom. If you ask them a question, they're rude, nasty, horrible attitudes at 5. And they want to hear Pound Town. What are you guys doing with your kids? Because I have never in my life experienced something so horrible. Partying and being a hot mom. You guys are moms. And it needs a change. Stop listening to Sexy Red around your children. I don't want to see little 5-year-olds trying to twerk to Pound Town. And you guys think that it's cute.
And your polite savages, what was Sexy Red's response to this young lady's tweet that went viral, over 2.2 million views on TikTok? When she got a hold of it, she said, girl, put on Pound Town and ski eat and shut the hell up. This was her response to a legitimate concern that children shouldn't be listening to your music. Well, here's the deal. Even your own fans got on your case, so you had to go on and delete that tweet, because none of these folks stand on it when they say it. They don't stand on it. What Sexy Red is doing is trying to get money. This is a money grab. It's a grift. And she's trying to get that money from you. And so now that money looks like it's drying up a little, and your fans kind of turned on you. What do? You erase it. Now you're talking about you're going to put out a bop for kids. Ma'am, you don't have the talent. You don't have it, and your audience isn't going to accept it. You think that you're going to be in an X-rated lane and just jump niches and jump all the way down to PG-13? Ma'am, you're not going to make it.
And if a nation can rise no higher than its woman, and our women are looked at as bitches and whores, and this is accepted in the society, then the nation has gone to hell, because they have lowered the woman down.
Spicy adult entertainment is blending in with mainstream music and entertainment, where traditional mainstream media is remixing into Instagram, Twitter X, TikTok, spicy hub sites, Only Yams and Hams, and affiliated websites and apps. And to be perfectly honest, I looked on TikTok to find B-roll to splice in here to show you the insanity of hypersexualized music influencing the youth into becoming your next generation of Spice Hub and Lonely Fan models. What I found was disturbing and disgusting. Sickened after 5 minutes of scrolling TikTok's feed, I saw young underage ladies singing hypersexualized raunchy lyrics by Sexy Red like Ski Yee and Pound Town, performing overly sexualized dancing and twerking. Where are the friggin' parents?
And shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. A lot of y'all just don't believe fat meat is greasy. He says that all the time. I find it hilarious. You see, I see these teachers getting accolades for relating to their kids to the modern music. The kids ain't paying attention, and she say something and everybody else ski like a bunch of mental midgets.
If you see me, you trying to see what's up. If your pencil's sharpened.
You got these kids programmed with some filth, and they come pre-programmed, and you're just going to continue to program it. But isn't that what school has turned into? Programming? I mean, it has to be. We see teachers channeling Sexy Red, using her lyrics and changing her lyrics a little.
When you see Miss K, you gotta say what's up. I wanna be on my roster, but it's my love. We be living, learning, and we turn it up. Work up to your desk.
We're really relating to these children. Like he said, you don't think fat meat is greasy. You don't think that these kids are going to understand that you're using this as a catalyst to relate to them, so it must be okay to live like this and sing like this in everyday life. Make it make sense. And a lot of you folks out here are going to say something ridiculous and stupid like, oh, well, it doesn't make a difference because, you know, the kids don't really understand the context. But then you fast forward to this lady saying that these kids are sitting around in a kumbaya damn circle singing Ski and Pound Town, and she's mortified, and you guys don't want to take no responsibility for your own damn children.
For all the complaining and commotion about teachers and Sexy Red and Ski in the classroom, these kids walk in the door in the morning. These kids come down the hallway. If you see me and you're trying to see what's up, I said, if you don't shut your ski and your yee up, I can hear them in the hallway. Ski! And they didn't get it from me.
Somebody got to tell your kids something sooner or later. And somebody got to. If it's not going to be you, it's going to be their instructor. And if their instructor can't do it, it's going to be the policeman. And if the policeman can't do it, it's going to be the judge. And if the judge can't do it, sometimes, just sometimes, it's going to be the corrections officer, the warden, or the coroner.
The parents are telling you, you don't tell my daughter what to do. It's not that bad. Well, at least she was in the class. At least. It's all these excuses. Y'all come in and you're more worried about what's going on your Instagram and TikTok feed versus being a parent. Be a parent. You guys are horrible parents.
These young ladies, influenced by popular viral music and social media trends, perform these hypersexual dances, chasing the addictive high of the dopamine hit for the positive reinforcement feedback from people, especially the boys and the men, give to these ladies in a combination of elevated status, attention, and most importantly, money from simpish men. So let me make this statement even more crystal clear in one sentence. This is the self-destructive pipeline of our Western society through hypersexual music and dance, amplified on social media into creating a nation overrun by hoes, whores, sluts, simps, and weak-willed, lazy, effeminate men.
A wise woman makes a wise nation. A foolish woman makes a foolish people. Feeding their mind filth and ignorance is to keep you in a state where you will never produce children that will be masters and conquerors. You will always be a conquered people because your woman has been made a foolish woman.
Got to give a shout out to my guy from the Big O, Chuck in the Truck. And apparently Nicki Minaj has written a book and has an audio book that's a 30-minute listen. And the book is for children. Are you going to let your kids listen to a book by Nicki Minaj? And are you prepared to have that conversation with your children when they research Nicki Minaj? Because this book is for 8 to 10-year-olds, so they can use the internet probably better than you. And they research and they find all the other stuff Nicki Minaj did. When she making a song, the Baby Got Back remake. And she talking about Ride That Anaconda and this and that and that and this. Are you ready to have that conversation with her? And are you ready to explain to your kids that this is that her image may not be a real image? Is your kid going to understand that? We hear a lot of things about industry plants and that things are just aimed at children. And I didn't believe it a lot, but when I see these kids all screaming ski, when I hear stories from my cousin saying that, she had to suspend children in a school down south. She had to suspend children because they wouldn't stop singing Pound Town lyrics, and those lyrics are not suitable for young kids to be singing in public. And when I see that parents are being more friends to their children than parents, we got to say something. We are at the precipice of destruction, and it must change now.
The woman must play an important part in the development of the nation, or the nation will go to hell.
Make a change. Your kids' lives are depending on it for y'all to make a change. Please make a change.
One thing for certain, you can always ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom, we're out.
We found true happiness.